Hello, my dearest Libras. I'm sorry, I got lost there for a minute. Um, Thank y'all so much. I'll hit number 2 as the highest viewed and liked video of the month. So, doing them in order of like who was the most. Scorpio was number 1. So we're going to do a soul connection reading for the month of April. You and the person you're connected to. Look at both sides and the connected energies and some oracles. See if there's any blockages, messages, that type of thing. So let's begin. I'm going to start with you. Where are you at in this connection, my dearest Libras? Knight of Swords. Got something to say? Let's see, where's your person at? Ten of Cups. Alright, where is the connected energies? What is the thing that the two of you agree on? Okay. Let's scoot these over here. Alright. So what I'm seeing is on your side, you're focused on some kind of communication, something you want to say. You could have come across something that you're wanting to react to, because the Knight of Swords, you know, he's kind of reactionary. He goes with what he feels and thinks. So you could have received some communication from your person, being that this is a night. And you're contemplating it, but I'm going to get some clarifiers. On their side, they've got the Ten of Cups. This could be their focus. Like, I want to get to the Ten of Cups. I want to solidify this relationship. I want to figure out how I can get there. Or they're in a connection that they feel is the Ten of Cups, but we'll see. I don't think so, because the connected energy here is the Sun. So the both of you do agree that being in this connection really makes you happy. It's something that you both agree on. Excuse me. There's a happiness here. Now, they could be feeling on top of the world, Ten of Cups, because they communicated with you. Maybe they hadn't talked to you in a while. And this communication sparked something within them that, like, sparked something within you that you're, like, reacting in a positive way. Like, yes, maybe we can do this again. Or if the communication hasn't come in, I would expect communication soon with this person telling me, like, hey. But let me get some clarifiers before I go too much into that. Okay. This communication to me is like, it's funny because it's the Six of Wands, which is the victory card, being seen, being acknowledged. The Justice card and the Knight of Pentacles. You're like, yes, it's finally here. This has taken so long. I've been waiting for this communication for weeks, days, months, years. Who knows? You're like, yes, it's finally balancing out. I'm finally getting what I've been manifesting or wanting from this connection. They told me they love me maybe for the first time. I'm excited. So that's what I see on your end. Now, that could be why the Sun is, between the both of you. Now, let's see where they're at. Why the Ten of Cups? Okay, I get it. It looks like they've kind of tapped into something that they've never tapped into before with the Two of Swords. It's like they knew this was the connection, but they weren't wanting to look at it. They weren't wanting to see it. They weren't wanting to acknowledge that this connection had as much power over them as it did, because I got the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. 22 could be insignificance. But the Strength card shows, like, the more that they can humble themselves and get out of the ego, the more that they're starting to see the connection for what it was. And I think now they're like, oh, this is where my happiness, I gotta go. It's like the blinders have come off, and now they're like, I need to make these rainbows, right? I need to go in, and we need to solidify this. Let's see what the Sun is about. Okay. Yeah, I've got the Knight of Swords again. the Hierophant and the Six of Pentacles. And this is basically saying whatever this communication was like a decision that I want this commitment. I want to balance things out. Maybe they didn't give to you the same in the past and they're trying to right their wrong or restore balance between the two of you. And like I said, if this hasn't happened yet, I do see it in the energy for itself. So it looks very positive. So let's see. Maybe they had put somebody else in the place of their happiness, and now it's like, you know what, I'm starting to see it. They took the blindfold off. The more that the ego died, the more that they're like, oh, okay. So let's see, where are my feminines out at in this connection? And it doesn't necessarily have to be feminine. Reverse roles as needed. Don't take it as, you know, it has to be a feminine, female, male. It's just the energy in this connection. Put your place wherever you are in this. Let's see, where is the masculine at? Because you can be feminine, have more masculine, or masculine with more feminine. Where are my masculines at? And they got 2. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, connected energies. We're going to use the big deck. The big deck energy. Alright, let's see. Collective energy. Okay. Okay. So on your side, you're like, I've had enough of your crap. Like, if you want me, you're going to have to come in correct, or don't come in at all. And that's where you're standing. You're like, okay, if you could show up for me, cool. If you can't, fine. I'll accept it back. And yes, you do make me happy, but I also love myself enough to say, like, there are certain things I'm not going to accept. And if, you know, it says, making self-care and a priority, being very direct with your speaking, tuning into one's feelings, and practicing self-discernment. Yeah, I feel like you're just like, I'll give you a chance, but don't play with me. But it looks like what they came in and communicated was a confession about some deception. And this person is wearing this mask in this one, and in this one it's coming off. So they're coming in very authentically. They're like, I can't hide this from you any longer. I've got to tell you. Maybe they never told you their feelings. Maybe it's something like that. There was something they weren't fully telling you, and the mask is coming off. So that is really beautiful. And then the connected energy between the both of you is surrender. It's like, if this is meant to be, let's at least try it. But we'll give it to the universe and let the universe decide if this is our connection, if we're supposed to stay together, if we're ready, if we're on the same vibration, it'll work out. And if not, then, you know, we just let it go. That expectation. So next I'm going to look at the cosmic contract, the ties that bind, just to see what kind of contracts the two of you have between each other. What did they teach you? What did you teach them? Alright, I've got baggage. I am still hanging on to my past. This could have been one or both of you hanging on to the past. Then I got cheerleader. I'm your biggest fan. So you might have been their biggest fan, and nobody ever cheered for them before. They didn't even cheer for themselves. But they were still holding on to something else that they had to clear out before able to really confess their true feelings. They were still caught up in that, I don't want to make a decision because it's going to take something away from my life, or I'm going to lose something, that type of thing. Okay, so next I'm going to go into the haunted divine masculine to see possibly if there's blockages or how they're feeling, things that are haunting them about this connection, or what has haunted them up until this point. Okay. Alright, so I have 6 feet under. Our love is 6 feet under. They could feel that way because you're very direct now. You put the boundaries up. They're not sure that when they come forward to tell you these things, that you're going to accept them, or are you just going to put the love underneath? That could be one of their biggest fears, is that you're going to walk away and walk away for good. And then bloodletting, it says, now I am nothing at all. They feel like they're nothing without you. Like, at one time they felt like on top of the world. They were everything. Um, and then when you walked away or you set those boundaries, they're like, I don't have anything now. And they're waking up like, I got to get this back. So, all right, now we're going to look at heart's hidden secrets to see what the connective energy or message is. Okay. Let me get one more. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so, okay. Yeah, I've got escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. This could have been the past energy. Um, One or both of you had to walk away from this in order to heal or to set your boundaries. They walked away because they were scared, and you walked away because you're like, I can't do this anymore. And then it says nourish, self-growth, self-focused, soul finding. So that's both of you. You're planting seeds for yourselves, really growing. Like, that escape was in order to fill yourselves with the love that you truly deserve. Open up their eyes to the fact that they're good without the masks. They're good without the faking it, or having to be a certain version of themselves. And really realizing, like, hey, unconditional love doesn't come with like limits. Like, you love a person for everything that they are. And so I think they finally feel comfortable enough, like they feel that home vibe, like, I can tell this person who I am. They will accept me regardless. So now I'm going to look and see if there's any blockages or any other messages in regards to, like, what's hidden. Okay. Scorpio got one of these cards. It says empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find the happiness. Yeah, you could have poured all your cup into them, and they were so closed off they didn't even have a cup. They were just taking water, emotions from other people. Just because they were empty, they felt like they needed to fill that cup up with external things, when they realized, like, hey, I need to do that for myself. And that's what that nourishes. You both come together and started nourishing that plant within you for this connection. And it's always a journey back to self anyway, so it's like filling up that cup again and then reaching. And the reaching to me feels more of like, now that you've set boundaries and you've kind of pulled away, they don't feel your energy anymore. So now they're reaching for it. They're like, where's it at? Where's it at? My cup is empty. Or that could have been the past energy, which drove them into, like, this person means more to me than I was letting myself believe. Alright, more messages from Spirit. Anything else you would like this collective to know from my Libras? Okay, so the first card to come out was denial. And then I've got acceptance. So in the past, it shows maybe you were in denial, like trying to force this connection at a time that it wasn't meant to come together. And when you accepted things, because it says detach with love, so clearly you see the truth, and then everything happens for a reason. So instead of like clinging to this person or them clinging to you, like, this is what makes me happy, and I'm not going to be happy without it. You come to the acceptance of, like, it is what it is. It's cool. Everything happens for a reason. You've accepted the reason, you've learned the lesson, and you're moving forward. Now, that's kind of beautiful, especially because we don't want somebody that's too attached to us, or that they feel that they're going to lose us all the time, because that causes people to be, like, jealous and insecure and not fully truly who they are. And when you're in a true connection, it's like, you do your thing, I'll do my thing, and we'll come together and love each other in the meantime, right? It doesn't matter if it lasts 2 days or it lasts forever. Just enjoy those 2 days, you know Some people cling to stuff way out in the future. Let's say you die tomorrow and you were too worried about the wedding that you weren't even proposed to, or you weren't even dating the person. You wasted all that time thinking about something that was never possible. Not saying anybody's gonna die tomorrow, but you get what I'm saying. All right, so let's see. These are messages. Wait, let me do this one first. Just some more messages from Spirit. That's too many. Okay. So we've got trust. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation as it is, it'll automatically change. It's just trusting that this is your person. If this is what you want, you trust that it'll come to pass, or you trust that even if it doesn't, that you'll get to your highest good, your highest timeline, your highest person. And it says power. You instinctually know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Yeah, I think when this does come together, because I see it, if it hasn't started already, that you're going to be in a place of like, I trust it, because you know what? Even if it doesn't work out, I found myself. I'll be okay. Like, this will not make or break me anymore. And at one time, maybe it felt like if you lost this person, you were nothing, you had nothing. Just like it said, now I'm nothing at all. It's like learning that self-love through the rejection of another person, or just realizing they're human beings just like we are. Like, we're not perfect. We have all faltered at some point. We have all done wrong to somebody at some point, whether it be out of hurt, whether it just be out of anger or something like that. It's definitely like a very powerful change going on here. But let's see what kind of messages they have for you. Okay. So it says, I don't know what you want. Do I still have a chance? And then I want you back. So like I said, they're coming back for sure. But they may be like stopping themselves because they're unsure of like how you'll react, or if you'll take them back or something like that. Pull some charms, some letter charms, and that'll be the end. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got the messages that you needed from this. Let me know in the comments how things are going with you guys, with your connections, and how this resonates. Okay. This arrow is stuck straight through this cow's heart. So your true north, the arrow, like you found your way. You're finding your way back to one another. And then I've got like this longhorn head, so you could be from Texas or deal with cattle. It could be insignificant. Oh, what is that? A bat? Y'all could love Halloween or something like that. And then I've got the crown, so the queen's gonna find the king, or you're just putting your crown back on, realizing who you are. What is this? I think it's an angel. Yeah. Then you've got an angel, so there's always angels watching over this connection, guiding it back together as needed. All right. Letters. We've got X, W, G, L. Let me pull just a couple more. Okay, and then I've got A, P, and K. Okay, my dearest Libras. Well, I hope you got something from this. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support that you give my channel. I know these ones are a little bit longer, but that's because I split them into the highest view and I wanted to get back to you. So I hope that they resonate. Let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.